This episode is brought to you by Elevate OS, the only all-in-one community operating system. Elevate OS transforms property management, combining resident engagement, reservations, rent payments, maintenance, and concierge services into a single super app. It also uniquely integrates access control, intercoms, package lockers, and thermostats, eliminating app fatigue and redefining modern apartment living. Visit elevateos.com/MMN for a free demo and see how they can help you level up your operations. Good morning and welcome back to the Multifamily Collective. Today we're talking about the top 5 things that you need to know for August 4th, 2025. Multifamily landscape is shifting dramatically and quickly. CoStar Group reports that micro units are surging in markets like Seattle and Denver, mostly because they are experiencing a 15% higher yield to traditional units. The second thing you need to know today is RealPage Analytics highlights blockchain-based leasing, cutting costs by 20% for forward-thinking managers. This is a topic that we're going to dive into deeper on the Multifamily Collective. If you don't know what blockchain is, if you don't know what blockchain-based leasing is, this is going to be an interesting topic for you. Third thing you need to know, CBRE notes the 7% spike in labor costs slowing construction. We already know that construction in the multifamily space is sort of trailed off over the last 18 to 24 months. Permits are down. Actually, I think permits are actually going to come back in some markets, but development is down, deliveries are down. It is putting a real squeeze on the marketplace, but squeeze sometimes in a good sense in that market rates or rental rates are going to start adjusting upward in some of these markets who have experienced downward pressure in the last 18 to 24 to potentially 36 months. Yardi Matrix, this is the fourth thing, sees Phoenix C-class properties igniting 25% price surges as investors snap up deals. So price discovery in Phoenix sounds like that it's moving back toward sellers. So it's a seller's market instead of a buyer's market, but people are starting to snap up those assets that have been sitting out there stale in terms of price. Sellers wanting a price, buyers willing to pay a price. We're starting to see that come back together in a seller's favor in the Phoenix market. So maybe that's a bellwether or a canary in the coal mine as it relates to the rest of the country. We shall soon see. Fifth thing rather, that you need to know this August 4th of 2025, National Multi-Housing Council warns of Miami's luxury market as it begins to show signs of struggle with 15% vacancy rates. They're spiking. It's showing caution. So unlike Phoenix, where you might see some of the fundamentals coming back together such that there is price adjustments to the upside, Miami's luxury market, where there probably has been an oversupply circumstance created, is starting to see some downward pressure on vacancy. So upwards, downwards, however you think about that. There are more vacant apartments than in that luxury cohort of units than there has been leading up to now. So 5 things you need to know today. We'll be back tomorrow. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.